came. The end of the world as we know it. But one thing survived. They could not break its following. The game.
Welcome, Monday. I've missed you. I've missed you all weekend. Not as much as you've missed me, but I've missed you, okay? It's Monday night. What do we do on Monday nights? We play Eliminator. We have one tonight, we have one Wednesday. We get two champions. They come back, go head-to-head on Friday and beat the elite. You know that. You've all watched the show before. So what have we got tonight? We've got 8 contestants. Each of them, I've seen them, their hearts are full, and they've all dreaming of glory. And what do we do with their dreams? We grind them into the dirt, okay? There are 8 of them, they're in the waiting room. As it's Monday, they must be with Dave Perry.
Well, welcome to the ever-changing face of the waiting room. Of course, I don't mean my face. That's far too valuable a commodity to mess with. I'm talking about the faces of our competitors, the show's real stars. Bob, Jeremy, let's get it on.
Absolutely, and hey, Jeremy, talking about faces, the face of the 90s, Jeremy Daldry.
Thanks very much. That's from Bob Mills, of course, for face of the 40s. What we're going to do is we're going to take our 8 players, which are too many, and we're going to turn them round to just 4. How are we going to do that? We're going to play games, of course, and we're going to do sudden death.
So the first sudden death, we dive into the cyber bowler and find that it's between number 1 and number 3.
Our first battle is between number 1, Tarek, and number 3, Susie.
Come on! Woo! So, who have we got? We got Tarek, we got Susie. Tarek, who's small, you don't mind me saying that, you're quite short, diminutive, okay, and Susie, who, correct me if I'm wrong, is a girl.
Yeah.
Hey, so we got the small guy and the girl up first. Let's see who's going to go through. Take your positions at the console. So, Jerry, the first one, what have we got for them?
First up tonight, we've got the last resort, Bob, on Neo Geo, a top shoot-em-up. It's a tough shoot-em-up, so we're going to break the rules of sudden death and actually give them 3 lives over 40 seconds. Of course, the person with the most points will go through. Susie will be the slightly brown-tinged ship. Tarek will be the slightly blue-tinged ship. I'm glad I said that right.
Okay, ready to go. Tarek, Susie, only one of you's going through. Let's find out who.
Off they go, 40 seconds. Like I said, there's 3 lives because this is a tough game. The brown ship, who's at the bottom of the screen at the moment, is Susie. The blue ship is Tarek with 10 seconds to go. 1,100 versus 900. So I think Susie is lagging behind somewhat there at the moment. There's a power-up collector. There's another power at the bottom which has been missed. Tarek's got that very useful power-up. That's going to help his performance. He can shoot that little bolt forwards and use it as a forward offensive weapon. 1-9 versus 1-9. It's going to be very close. Coming down with 7 seconds to go. It's 2 versus 2 Wii. This is going to be painfully close. One of them's dead. One of them is gone. I said it was going to be tough. Susie was leading throughout that, but she used up all 3 of her lives. We have to say goodbye to number 3, Susie.
So let's find our second couple of the evening, and it will be number 6 and number 8.
It's time to get it on for number 6, Gareth, and number 8, Richard.
Woo! Here we go. We've got Gareth and we've got Richard. Both confident, fellas?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, let's see who it's going to be. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console. So, combat number 2. What have we got for these, Jerry?
Next up, Bob, we've got Shaq Fu on the Super NES. Top beat-em-up action over 1 round and 1 round only. Richard will be Set, who, of course, is the mummy. Gareth will be Shaq, who is the famous basketball star.
Okay, simple as that. Last man standing. Gareth, you're Shaq. Richard, you're going to be the mummy's boy. You ready to go? Let's do it.
Off they go. Let's have some beat-em-up action. Set, of course, Richard. Shaq. Here's Gareth to the power bars up by their faces there. When they get a 0, it's all over. It's 1 round and 1 round only. At the moment, they're both playing quite a cagey game. Set almost had a full special move bar. Fury, go for Fury. This is when Rich can really capitalise. He's holding on to it. He's going to have to use it soon. He's still got that Fury move. He's using it. He's going to go for it in a very critical time. He went for it very well. Nicely there. But it's Set and Rich whose power bar took him the worst off, even though he is the one who had the advantage of the Fury move. Although it's Set and Set has still got another Fury. Richard and Set could be using it, but he needs to come back, Richard. Set looks bad. Shaq wins.
Gareth dominated that bout. Unfortunately, Richard number 8 could never come back, so let's send him out of the ring.
Okay, halfway through the preliminary sudden deaths, and next up we have number 2 and number 7.
So into the ring go number 2, Gary, and number 7, Ronald.
Yeah, how are we doing? We got Gary, we got Ronald. You feeling good? Yeah. Hands out your pockets. Come on, you've got to get yourself ready for this one. You know how tight it is between victory and defeat. Gentlemen, take your positions at the console. Well, Jerry, you're the expert, not me, but surely it's got to be a disadvantage having your hand in your pocket, isn't it?
Well, it does tend to count against you, Bob. Next up, we've got Clay Fighters 2 on the Super NES, a top beat-em-up game over 1 round, a very weird beat-em-up game, of course. Ronald will be playing Nana, who, spookily enough, is the banana character. Gary will be playing Kangoo, which, spookily enough, is a kangaroo.
There you go. It's a rookie, spooky game. You ready to go, fellas? Let's play.
Is Nana. Gary is Kangoo. They're the power bars, as always, above their names. This is one weird beat-em-up. At the moment, it's Kangoo and Gary who are slightly worse off the wear. There's still plenty of time to come back. That was one of Nana's special move there. There's a banana slice. Zooming out. Kangoo's got Nana caught in the corner. Gary's caught Ronald in the corner. He's usually using that to capitalise his position. He's not, unfortunately. Kangoo's looking slightly worse off. His power bar's gone from green to red. And that means that he's in danger of going out of his 1 round sudden death version of Clay Fighter 2. Kangoo's going to go. It's very close. Gary's gone.
Kangaroo burgers all round. Unfortunately, Gary number 2 failed on Clay Fighter, so let's get rid of him.
Okay, the pressure's on them. There's only 2 of them left. Let's have them up, please. Number 4 and number 5.
Fame or shame, it's all a game for number 4, Matthew, and number 5, Rick.
Whoa! Hi, Matthew. Hi, Rick. Feeling confident? Okay,
Yeah.
There's only 1 place left. Let's see who's going to fill it. Take your positions at the console. So always toughest to have to wait till the end. What have we got for them, Jerry?
Right, our sudden death tonight, Bob, we've got a Fatal Fury special on the Neo Geo. Again, another beat-em-up, and a very, very good one at that. Rick will be Lawrence Blood, who is the Matador, and Matthew will be the oddly named Geese Howard, who wears a skirt.
There you go, simple as that. The balls are going crazy in the background. Let's see what you can do, fellas. Let's play.
Let's fight! Lawrence Blood is the Matador and is being played by Rick. Geese Howard is Matthew. You can see the power bars. As always, with all beat-em-ups, it's the dawn of time. At the top of the screen at the moment is Lawrence and Rick, who are looking slightly worse off. They're flashing red now. That means he's in danger of going out. Geese is playing some nice offensive moves. But it's close. It's still very close to the dying seconds. Anybody could turn it. There's a couple of nice combinations you're there. But it's still Rick who's looking slightly worse off unless he can come good. He's equalised it, but he's gone. Rick has gone.
That was all very close, but hey, I don't want to hear close. I want to see winners. Number 5, Rick lost. Let's get rid of him.
So here we have them, Richard, Susie, Gary and Rick. The 4 that ain't going to be staying with us. So, Richard, what happened?
Just lost control.
Lost control, couldn't get your hands out of your pockets. That's what happened. Susie?
Oh, I'd like to see you have a try.
Yeah, I'd like to see me have a try. Yeah, like, well, I don't want to have a try. I'll apply to come on the show, okay? And what about you?
Your suit put me off.
Oh, no one's ever said that before. No one's ever done the suit gag before.
I let him win.
Yeah, that's it, you see? That's what we like. We like to see lies and deceit here amongst the losers on Games World. Gentlemen, take them away. Now, I don't know if they still study English these days in schools, but if they do, you will know that if you have losers, then by definition, we must have winners. Let's have a look at them.
My name's Gareth and I'm 12. Richard went down in Shaq Fu. You think you're going to beat me? No way. My name is Tarek, I'm 11 years old. Watch me shoot up number 3, now watch me shoot down the rest.
My name's Ronald, I'm 16. I flanked Gary to the ground. When I flattened the rest of them, you won't hear a sound.
My name's Matthew, I'm 17. I'll knock him down, I'll knock him dead. Watch me shine in the head-to-head. Oh yeah.
So here they are, Tarek, Matthew, Gareth and Ronald. They're the 4 winners. Let's see them play. So these 4 guys swimming in the warm blue Caribbean waters of victory, but one of them is about to go paddling in the oily south end coast of defeat. What have we got for them, Jerry?
Next up, Bob, we've got Turbo Tunes on the Super NES. It's cartoon characters doing a bit of athletics, and we love it to bits. Tarek will be Yogi Bear, Ronald will be Top Cat, Gareth will be Snagglepuss, Matthew will be Hong Kong Fury. They're belting around Alligator Swamp. The colour of the contestants' T-shirts will be on a little arrow above them when they run round the course.
OK, simple as that. And you always know who's in last place. It gets a bit confusing, but you always know because there are flashes, am I right?
Yes,
there you go. You think I know nothing, don't you? You ready to go, gentlemen? Let's see who's going through and who's going out ski. Let's go.
Off we go, there's Captain Caveman counting them down. And then that turns into the leaderboard. You can see who's leading on that. At the moment, it's Hong Kong Fury in last place. It's not Blue in last place. Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear is Tarek. You see the arrow flashing above his head. That means he's in last place. Snagglepuss, followed by Hong Kong Fury, followed by Top Cat. Yogi Bear is well down, almost a whole half lap down. Of course, then he's got past. That was a nice piece of movement. He took over.
Ronald.
Top Cat, Ronald now. Top Cat in last place. Hong Kong Fury is second. Top Cat, yeah, what happened was, I think, got caught by Alligator. I think they're battling out. It's Yogi Bear and Top Cat. Who's it going to be? Battling it out. It's only just Top Cat versus Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear now have gone back into last place. Tarek's in last place, but now it's Yogi back into last place.
Ronald.
Snagglepuss, Yogi and Top Cat all fighting it out. They've separated on the lap, and looks like it could well be TC, and it is.
Ronald and Top Cat got bogged down in Alligator Swamp, so we have to say goodbye to him.
So, Ronald, tough game, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You kept getting caught in the swamp, didn't you?
No, because like them kept getting in my way all the time.
Oh, they kept getting in your way? Well, that's unfair, surely. Surely if you get in a guy's way and then he can't get past you and he finishes last. Oh, I think that's terrible behaviour. But still, that's the way we do it. He's a loser. Gentlemen, take him away. So, here we are. We've got Tarek, we've got Matthew, we've got Gareth. We need to find a champion. So we need to get rid of one of these. And we're going to do that when? When we come back after this break. Back to Games World. You join us halfway through our first Eliminator of the week, trying to find our first champion to come back on Friday and play Beat the Elite. We've got Tarek, we've got Matthew, we've got Gareth. We're going to lose one of those because we're about to play another game. So, Jeremy, we need to get rid of one of them. What have we got?
We do indeed, Bob. Next up is Mighty Max on the Super NES. Quite simply, the person who collects the least points in 40 seconds will go out. And a nice tip, as I'm feeling generous, is to collect the bodyguard. I hope you collect even more points.
There you go. Oh, the ever-generous Mr. Jeremy Dodgery helping you along your way. You've got 40 seconds. Tarek, you're first up. Let's set the standard.
Off goes Tarek. You collect points by collecting gems and blowing the baddies away. 5 seconds gone, 1,200 points. You can see his points up there on the top right. There's the bodyguard. That's going to help him because that will protect him and also collect him points. He's got 3 hearts, and those 3 hearts are gone. He is deaded. Shooting down there at the bottom of the screen. 20 seconds to go, 3,800. It's not a bad score. We'll be looking, I think, for something in the region of 8,000 points. Would certainly be a safe score. 10 seconds to go, 3:8.50. Hasn't managed to improve on that. He missed that diamond. He was trying to get it. 5 seconds to go. 3:8.50 looks like his maximum.
Tarek, 3,850. Do you think that's going to get you through? No, we're not. You were talking about 8,000.
I think 8,000 is a good score. 3,850 isn't really.
So he got the bodyguard. What happened to it?
Well, he peaked very early, Bob. It's a
Right.
problem for us all. He just
Right.
couldn't collect the points in the dying seconds of the game.
Matthew, 3,850. That's the score you've got to meet and beat. You ready to go? You've got 40 seconds, and your time will start right now.
Off goes Matthew, 3:8.50 to beat anything above that. We'll do him proud. I don't think any of the players have to worry too much about losing lives, although Matthew's already lost one. He's in the lives represented by the 3 hearts in the top left. How much has he got? He's got 1,600, 1,800, 2,000. He's got his bodyguard there. Bodyguard will collect points by running into anything. 20 seconds to go, 3,600. He's very close. He's made the jump, which so defeated Tarek. So he's on 3,850 at the moment. And there's a lot more gems and goodies down there. That's 540 with 10 seconds to go. That's much more like it, although nowhere near the 8,000 I predicted. 5 seconds to go. 2, 1.
Matthew, 5,600. You're safely through to the head-to-head. Still not 8,000, though, is it?
It's not 8,000. I think obviously he's playing safe. He knows he's going to go through now, and he didn't want to risk doing anything silly.
Right, OK. So the main thing is to make that jump.
Yes, make that jump. That jump will get you lots of
OK,
points.
now, Gareth, let me explain the situation to you very carefully. 3,850, Tarek's score. You get past that, you're through to the head-to-head. But what you're aiming for is Matthew's 5,600, because, as I always say, whoever wins this round gets to choose characters in the head-to-head, which is an enormous advantage. You ready to go? You've got 40 seconds, and your time starts now.
Off goes Gareth. 3,850 to beat. 600 points to begin with. 1,000 points. I think it's actually going to be close. None of the players have explored the game to the left. There's some hidden goodies down there which would have been worthwhile looking at, which would have made the difference. Only a couple hundred points, but well would have made the difference. Is he going to make this jump? He is indeed. 2,700 with 20 seconds to go. Although that isn't as good as Tarek at that point. Tarek was up at 3,000 already. He's trying to go for the higher levels. That's great if you make it, because you get lots of points. Oh, this is disastrous. He's dead. He's gone.
Gareth there scored 2,800 points, but he also lost all his lives, and that just ain't good enough on this show, so let's get rid of him.
Gareth, tough one, yeah?
Yeah.
And you know what happened, don't you?
No.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened, my friend. Instead of going down with the others, you thought, if I get on the higher levels, I'll get more points, I'll win through, I'll choose characters. You aimed high, and you fell, didn't you?
Yeah.
But at least you can say, you know, at least I reached upwards and tried to get better than everybody else, yeah?
Yep.
Hey, I'm patronising you terribly. Gentlemen, he's a loser. Take him away! So, we know exactly who our champion's going to be. It's going to be Tarek or Matthew. Let's find out who. Let's play head-to-head. So, Tarek and Matthew, primed and ready for action. How are we going to separate these two, Jerry?
Well, Bob, we're going to separate them with the head-to-head, which tonight is 3-count bout on the Neo Geo. Top wrestling action. 1 bout followed by a pin will deliver us our winner. And Matthew is playing Leo Bradley, who has the chains. Tarek is playing Master Barnes, who wears the blue pants.
There you go. Simple as that. So it's just, as Kent Walton would say, it's just one fall.
One fall and a submission.
Fall. Grunt and grapple, gentlemen, to your heart's content. Let's see who it's going to be. Let's fight.
Off we go. 1 fall, 1 submission. You can see the power bars above their heads. As those power bars become less full, a pin is more likely. That's Leo Bradley, and Matthew using his chain to good effect here. I mean, it might look a bit unfair, but Master Barnes and Tarek can come back from that. You can see the power bars are very equal with 2:36 left on the clock. Possibly, in fact, possibly Leo Bradley slightly worse off. Oh, this is a tussle. There's a tussle over here, but Van Harder will win the throw. And it was Leo Bradley and Matthew who bashed his button well enough to pull that throw off. That's useful because that helps his power bar. And it hinders Master Barnes and Tarek. Tarek and Master Barnes trying to pull off a rope move, failing to. He's going for those rope moves. If you can pull this off, they are very effective in laying your opponent out. Tarek and M. Barnes not looking so good. Leo Bradley using that chain superbly. Shame there that Master Barnes and Tarrant wasn't on the canvas for slightly longer, because that would have given Leo Bradley the chance to pick him up and throw him. 1:56 on the clock. This is a tussle. Whoever hits the button hardest will win, and this one is going to be again. It was Leo. Leo has been thrown, or has thrown Master Barnes out the ring. Master Barnes must now get back in, otherwise it'll be a ring out. They're back in. They're back in. Master Barnes back to another tussle. Who's going to win this one? It's Leo again, and he throws Master Barnes, bounced him off the ropes. It's a ring out. He's going for a very nasty chain smash to the head. He needs to get back in the ring with the tussle. It could be a ring out. We're looking for a ring out here, if they're not careful. That's a nice throw from Master Barnes. Master Barnes is back in. Leo Bradley joins him. Matthew is Leo. Master Barnes, Tarek, 1:15 on the clock. Yet another tussle. Who's going to bash the button hard enough? This time it's Leo. That must surely it. Now all he has to do is pin. He's going to pin him for 1, for 2, for 3.
Some top grunt and shove action there. Unfortunately, Tarek was the one who was pinned, so here's our loser, so let's lose him.
So a great grunt and grapple, and at the end of it, Tarek, unfortunately, is the loser, but you did very well, didn't you? Yeah. It's a tough game, that one, isn't it? Lots of running about and chucking. Now, listen, he's won through. He's going to come back on Friday, maybe take on the Videators. Think he's going to do all right? No. No, you don't rate him at all, do you? What's he done? Beaten a small guy. Hey, that's no kind of credential at all. Tarek, very much the people's champion, but he's a loser. Gentlemen, take him away. Okay, Matthew, look around you. There's nobody else here. You're the one remaining contestant. You're the champ. How's it feel?
Yeah, well, the bigger and the best man won.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think you had that look of confidence about you. Now, you know what's happening. You're going to come back on Friday. You come with me now to Millsy Island. You can't travel in the same helicopter, obviously. But you come to Millsy Island, we get you in tip-top physical condition. When you come back, you take on Wednesday's winner, maybe the Videators. Do you think you have any chance against them?
Bring them all on.
Yeah? Not one at a time, all together?
I ain't bothered.
Right.
Take them as they come.
Absolutely. And what will he have to help his confidence? Draped around these hugely developed shoulders, he will have the Eliminator Champion's Jacket. Here's the champion, Matthew. Now, we're going to be back on Wednesday. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to have another champion Friday. He'll come back, whoever he or she is, and go head-to-head with Matthew to earn the right to play against the Videators in Beat the Elite, OK? Now, you've got a choice in this world. You can do lots and lots of things. You can go skipping in the meadows, making daisy chains, or you can come where the real people hang out. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Well, tomorrow night, Big Boy Barry's back, and how. After the break, Uncle Bob Holness is back, and how. We're picking up the game where we left it.